Inosabel kina na Aruba Vel, bosang neta net na bukuti. Ora bato kay kamina patras sa gusto bisa sa patras airport. Awele kamina e bato wan barge sina grande skibi Aruba Vel, unda antes tawta ex Marandi inambo tayo nos awe live vivo siya na kunosta comparti e jalune Mainta na di bendición di Papa Dios ora volanta Mainta di verdad. Anto bota kinan Aruba Vel di verdad bota bisa tres viaja Papa Dios danki. Paso no solamente botin bidi salud, bo portin tu lo que botin o lo que bonotin tambe ta bom, pero botella kinang anto wak e bonita pida baranga kinang. Kung bonita nos ting un pida baranga nos turting ko cuidel. Junto com nos ting artista nanden cas e nos também papa especialmente de um artista que entre outro tem conhecer nan tem família, tem amigo nan te outro bani mundo. Para que rato se conversante que mais dizer, nos está lá e frau bonita ave duna nossa introdução, quem realmente nan tá e quanto tempo nan tem de mundo de vista de canto, de música, etc. Feliz Mainta.
Dank je, Xiomara. Dank je pating nos ay Mainta riba show di ay Mainta. Y en verdad nos tengo de Dios danki awe pa un día maravilloso. Mira sinta que dan mita walk rond y vosa en naturaleza sota sumamente vosa bonita. Dus nos tengo de danki. Ay Mainta, mi nombre está Ellen Gums. Ellen Gums Martes, es nanco conocer mi bau di Martes, pero mita junto con mi casa. Mita su road manager a la vez y su nombre está Jefferson Paris, su nombre artístico está Jefferson Paris, pero su nombre me está Jeffrey Gums. Mita vai duna mes e palavra para explicar, paso eta es un baby mita bisa sempre, eta su baby, a mita gis 100 y 20 y 200% para su tras. Paso está haciendo un buen trabajo y emisión que está arriba está uno que está sumamente importante, no solamente para nos que están en Aruba, pero también para gente del mundo. Entonces, un de su pasión es un de cosas que está arriba su corazón está joven. Entonces, camina que ella crece también en village na San Nicolás que se nang e manera que nang a lanta cultura se nang eta ponele ku ekiarwak mas miho ku anang tawatating anteore ding su música também eta 13 esaki
que tipo de música nos está papeando DJ? Eta um gênero de tour tipo de música afeta específico no? Reggae bastante.
Sí.
E sempre essa linguagem de reggae não somente sempre vai estar papo de 13 paz, mas também de conectar toda gente, não matter que religião, que coloca com outro.
Correto.
Então, se é música de reggae, não mal interpretar coisas ou viaja ou vai trazer mito na minha cabeça. Passou um tempo que nós aqui presente no programa que o reggae está para trazer paz no mundo inteiro. Essa é a parte bonita de Jelly.
Correto.
Vamos passar para os artistas.
Seguro.
Welcome to the show.
Blessings.
Thank you very much today
Yes.
to have you in my show.
It's a pleasure to be here, Xiomara.
Tell me about your visit in this show. You want to tell us about your career and all those things that you did for a long time ago. You start very, very early in this business.
Yeah, early 80s, like about 84. Started with the reggae music and stuff.
You start very young.
Yeah.
You're still young.
Yeah, still young, yeah. 43, still young.
But tell me about your beginning, your start.
Well, when I started with music and stuff, it was like, we was dancing. We used to dance with this group named UTC. UTC was with me, Valentino King, Tony Mingo, and the whole Mohammeds and them. So there's a whole heap of us. We started with dance and stuff. Went represent Aruba in Venezuela with Joaquin Riviera and them for the Miss Venezuela. So we did that, Then we started off with rap and started rapping and stuff like that. So me, my brother Tony Mingo, started rapping with Nando Brown. And from there we just started in clubs with Mike's Disco. And, we continue from there. So that was like in the 80s, 90s, early 90s, 1990. We started off with the reggae music and dancehall music because that was the music that started off in Aruba. So like Rubber Dub with Papa San and all them guys and them, So that's when we started to fall into the reggae vibes. And doing the dancehall music, it was like dancehall music nice, but the message in the correct message to bring over to certain youths and, for me, it was not the right thing, that I wanted to bring over. So I said, no, I'm going to do it in the reggae music because reggae music is a music that is positive, conscious, upright, and stuff like that. So I started doing the reggae music. And 1993, I started with a band called Unity. And we used to sing on the island here, be on different concerts. When Burning Spears came to Aruba, we opened that show for them. We did, who else? Israel Vibration, Maxi Priest came on the island. So them days the reggae music was really really hard on the island. And them days we was really fighting and really doing what we're doing with the reggae music. So I've been in it a long time. So 1993 is when I started in the band Unity, and from there I went on, and then I became a solo artist. Why? Because with the band, my friend passed away, and then the band broke up, and then it was like a time I just took off without doing anything. Then 2005, I started. I came back out, being in the barbershop in the village where I live, where I have my shop and stuff. Everybody comes in and they
work also?
I am a barber.
Really?
Yeah. So that's my profession.
So you can cut also my hair. Not only men's hair.
I just try to stay away from the women because women are very picky. Yeah.
But that's nice because you're combining your music, your artist work, with another artist level. That's haircut.
Yeah. So in the barbershop, people come in there with their issues and their problems and their situations and stuff like that, and I just listen to them every day. You're like a counselor at the same time.
I think in the barbershop you listen to a lot of people.
Yeah, you'll hear
all from everything.
From everything and not what. So there it started off. Then I began to write the song called "It's Not Easy" because I saw how the youths, going through a difficult time. Growing up in this time, it's difficult for youths, not like our time. When everybody still used to be looking out for you. Your mother used to look out for me as a kid growing up. Hey, where you going? Hey,
Right now it's like
everybody on their own. So it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
So when I started off with that song, "It's Not Easy," it was something that was really on my heart to bring out to the people, for the people to understand that the youths are growing up difficult these days, not easy at all, So when I did that, one of my friends used to be in the shop with me, and he always saying, when you finish this song, I want this song. But before the song could have even come out, he passed away. That's my friend, Nick, and he, died at a young age, 19 years old. And so this song, then it had another one too. He passed away on a bike accident, motorbike, Brahmer. And then I dedicate that song to the both of them. So "It's Not Easy" was dedicated to the both of them. So the reggae music...
That's been a very difficult time for you.
Yeah, very, very difficult time because both of them passed away, and they was like, those are my kids. I call them my kids. When they come in the shop, everybody in my community, the parents and them always call me, come and talk to these kids, come and talk to your children, because in these children, blah, 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 So I have to go by them. Sometimes I go to the school without them even knowing that I'm coming to the school. So sometimes I go by APB and walk in, and the teachers and them they know me. They say, who you come to look for today? I say, well, I come to look for certain. Okay, good. He in this class, go and check him, So I always go and look for them at the schools. Wherever they may be, I always go out and look for them,
nice.
So, yeah, because how I grew up, it wasn't easy. And when we was growing up, everybody leave Aruba to go Holland and St. Martin and all over to work.
The situation was very
because
difficult.
when Lago closed down, it was like everything shut down.
Situation.
So everybody migrated to different places. So all the older ones from the village left, and we stood there and to grow up like almost on our own, trying to do the things that we think was right, So I don't want them to grow up in that way on their own. At least they will have somebody to stand and talk with them,
But that's nice what you're doing because you're combining music with what's going on our island, and also you try to talk with those children that need those stuff.
Yes,
because it's a very tough world out there, and they need somebody to talk with them.
Yes.
And you've been there. You've done a lot of things and stuff, so you see all, and you can help them.
Yeah.
And they need it.
Yeah.
See how many problems we have in the past carnival that we have. They arrest a lot of young people. And that's a shame. Why we have to go through this very difficult times and leave those kids behind. It's not that thing.
No, it's not.
You cannot give up on them.
No, look, the children are already going through rejection, probably home or among whoever. And we can't continue to reject them. So they need someone to embrace them now and try to push them and bring them to another level in understanding who they are and who they can become. You understand?
And you reach them?
Of course.
You feel that you reach them and you save them from that, underground world? Because there's an underground world there.
It's a world you wouldn't even believe what kind of world it is. People home in the house and they don't know, but they won't imagine. I be on the streets daily, a lot, and I see a lot of things that go on. My wife also, she just be there with me doing what I'm doing, and it's a dark world. And you speak to them, but everyone have their own mentality and their own mind. At the end of the day, they will do what they want. Still, you can talk how much you want, but they're still going to take and do what they want at the end of the day. But every man have account to give, to God at the end of the day, So I just try to tell them, do the right thing now and don't regret, tomorrow,
But they listen. That's very nice that they listen.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we think that those children, they are not listening, but they are listening.
We as big people are going to just show you a vibe. We just say a vibe. When you home by yourself is when you speak to yourself and you reminisce back to a lot of things that people told you throughout the day. So, ora bota na casa, boso sinta, ora bota pensa. Then you just sit down and think.
That's conscious.
Your conscience
is telling you, hey, listen to this guy, don't listen to that guy. So it's something that's worked.
You understand? So
sooner or later it's going to work.
It's going to work. So don't think that they ain't listening. Probably they ain't listening to you at that moment, but they're hearing what you're saying, because of listening and hearing. I can listen to you and not hear what you're telling me. I can hear what you're saying and not even listening to what you're really telling me.
That's true. But you're listening right. Right now we're going for a short break. When we come back, we have more. And we have video clips so you can see more of our special artist for today.
Yes.
Our superstar for today. The shining star for today.
Yes.
When we coming back.
Yes, I bless you.
Hey, pero Xiomara, babisita FCC acaba para hipoteca of huur de bocas?
No, mi não tem tempo durante a hora de trabalho, nem tampouco hora de serviço, já webs de 4 para 7.
Ai, esse não é o problema, mas você com FCCA está abrindo a tour de sabra for de 8 de Mainta até com 10 de energia.
Ah, well, mi trabalho já sabe a FCCA.
Na Fantastic Gardens, mi tawado inspira para decorar mi jardim. Empleado ng amable e com experiência, te pa atender mi sempre. E agora, com Dushi Picobello Ice Cream, mi por disfrutar de mi shopping na Fantastic Gardens. I just enjoy shopping at Fantastic Gardens.
Relaja na Bonaire. Un viaje di visita, sempre nos amigo.
E nós sabemos que não, nos programa, nos Mainta live vivo for the Aruba Vel aqui na mes na Bucuti, disfrutando dia duche paisagem aqui na Riba Pier, bonita paisagem com nós tour, celebrando na caminha para celebrar e acaba outra luna 18 de mar, me da bisa com duche Aruba tá, nos gente na duche, nos artistas na aveden casa conosco tá brilhando e papiando de full simão, como a bisa de simão passa acaba, me tá dediquei na juventude, na formamento de gang, na conos por salva e ajuda muito aqui, me nota quer de criticar ni tampoco de laga ng baixo na paso tanante sun kutin dirigir nos país maya anto si nos habri mang laga ng bay nos está wrong pero hope wrong busy que menos tingo hasi algo junto com nos artista ave com entre outro alanta de caina de village a passele hope duro não tá fácil pero toch ela rise up ante la llega nossa carreira ave como tata também que por certo suyo está haciendo aí ave nos está mande pabie
Happy birthday, Judah.
the name
Judah.
Judah?
Yeah,
12 years old?
12 years old.
Just dos anos Judah tá se para bem. Hope grande pele, hope bendição de Papa Deus. Anto como tata, como artista, como músico, quer também que muito na aqui de bom caminho. Nós também passa no momento na videoclip com entre outro, dava uno que la dedica na pessoa que vai lá nos edad hope young, amigo e conhecido que ajuda também no mundo artístico com canção que lyrics aqui. Então it's not easy, tal qual nós papi DJ que la dediquei também na pessoa aqui com acidente de Bromer, ela vai lá nos. Então essa aqui tá dia tantíssimo composição e também o mundo de artístico que está DJ que está apresentando para nós. Vamos ao videoclip para que rato nos se contava que mais nos artistas.
Again? This is my story. I grew up in the ghetto of Chocolate City. Yeah, now in the village. This is my story. See, no guidance, no. We had some love. Sitting in the barber shop where I knew them a chat. I know the pressure from the way the youth them talk. I feel the pressure, cause I myself was there, yeah. I know the pressure, cause I myself was there. Oh, it's not easy, oh no, growing as a youth in all this time. It's not easy, yeah, to see the youth them turn to the war and cry. It's not easy, oh no, growing as a youth in all this time. It's not easy, yeah. It's not easy, yeah. Boy, bragad up, I hear another gunshot. I look around, another youth they get dropped. Enough of them a walk strap. Gun in them and gun in them backpack, yo. If it is a fight, them a fight it. If it is with gun, them not joking. Enough of them a youth and they get to them a fight upon a stab, upon a brag, upon a laugh up, yo. Hey, so why are we fighting? With gun, them not joking. Enough of we as a youth and they get to up unite with one another and a show love. It's not easy, oh no, growing as a youth and all this time. It's not easy, yeah, to see the youth them turn to the war and crime. It's not easy, oh no, growing as a youth and all this time. It's not easy, yeah, it's not easy, yeah. Cause boy, no I can't agree with what's going on. I'm shitting on the stabbing on the fighting in the streets. Now where is the love? We have to find some other way to chase the hate away. Cause only Christ can unite a broken society. Bring love and unity, change our mentality. Bring love and unity. Watch now, but some of them are just a one fight up. Pick up the gun and shoot another youth and all them skull. Now care about the outcomes of what they done. Pick up themselves now like a shot at them a one. Them not care, no. Them not care. mother cry. It's not easy to see your friends them cry. It's not easy to see the children cry. It's not easy to see the people mourn, to see the friends no more, 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 to see the friends no more.
Increíble, pero de verdad impactante. Jefferson Paris é um artista que está brilhando junto conosco, que ave de verdade ela dedica não somente para mostrar a sua vida artística, mas também para jovens. Esnan que nós temos que quedar com a fé de nós temos que ajudar e não give up. Jefferson, this is very important for us for today to send the message out there, to have those people that working directly or not sure directly with the children. They don't have to give up. Also, parents, they don't have to give up on those children.
No. Parents have to just keep being persistent. Love your kids. Take time out for your kids. You could have different hats. Mm-hmm. You could have the hat of a lawyer, doctor, but you have a hat of a parent, and I believe that's the most important hat that you should put on. The one of a parent, that you could stay and dedicate time with your kids. Don't just, the easy way out is to say, oh, you know, they don't listen and what more. But that don't help. That's just giving them more opportunity to go the wrong way. So you got to stand there every day in the gap, in between your kids and whatever it is coming. So parents have to stand firm. With the music, every artist, I believe every artist have a gift and a talent. And I believe the more you do the positive things, the more positive things gonna come out. The more positive music you bring over is the more better things going to come out of people, because people listen to music, and music is a tool that people use, is a medium that people use to bring over what they want to say. When you have a mic in your hand, you're a very powerful person. So whatever you say, people listen. Yeah. If you say the wrong thing, people go with the wrong thing. You say the right thing, people go with the right thing. So you have opportunity to change lives when you have a mic in your hand, either for the good or for the bad. You understand? So every artist, I believe, should just begin to do music that is positive, upright, uplifting, and conscious, that people could know who they are and what they can accomplish in life. You know? So we as artists and musicians should be able to do that.
That's true.
Know? Yeah.
I'll agree. But
yeah.
Once again, where they can contact you, or you
have going to leave the road manager.
Yeah, your manager. No, because it's very important that people that are watching us right now, they want to contact Jefferson. They need phone numbers, or if you are on social media, etc.
Right. Yes. In order to get in touch with Jefferson Paris, you can also visit his Facebook page, Jefferson Paris Aruba. We put Jefferson Paris Aruba because, one, he is representing Aruba, and it's then easy to find also. And everything, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Instagram, and the SoundCloud is Jefferson Paris Aruba, and the Twitter is J Paris Aruba. And then for bookings, you can go to the email jparisbookings@gmail.com, and or contact us at 594-0171 or 734-3131. We also want to give thanks to Cataract Sound, because they are the DJs, Dr. Paul and DJ Rude Boy, who back us in everything that we do. So we have to remember them and give thanks to them. And also in Jamaica, Calibud from Calibud Music from Bobby Digital Studio. So yes, he has been to Jamaica and he just came back. We're going to put out some stuff in the newspapers also. But he's working a lot, bringing positive music to Aruba and to the nations. and we are representing Aruba in this form. Okay, so yes.
Yeah, so just want to pick up every band on the island. You know, I don't want to start mentioning names because there's a thing. So just all the bands, all the DJs that play my music on the radio, everybody from Aruba, because Aruba is where I'm from, where I'm born and I grew. You know, my mother and father from different places, but I born here in Aruba. You know, so I just representing Aruba to the biggest. I'm the first reggae artist that doing music in Jamaica that is with all the big artists them in Jamaica, Sizzler, Queen Ifrica, Fantan Moja, you name them, all the big artists them that you can think about in the reggae music. I'm the first Arubian that doing music in Jamaica. My production is coming from Jamaica. One of the biggest studios in Jamaica is Bobby Digital Studio. There's with Shabba Ranks, get his first Grammy Award, his first platinum album, and so that's the studio that I'm working with, you know, the people that are working with me to bring me further in the music and stuff like that. So
thank you very
yes,
much,
man.
Jefferson. Paris, ave
Yes,
con
man.
noi, Jefferson, tá no strego, tá brilhando, e de verdade, me tô bem contente ave de tinha. La zona mane Oscars, no? Mi sai, per me merece un Oscar, so de verdade. E não solamente sai, tu re Grammys não, so lo que la binta hasi pa hopi ai na Aruba, ku hopi outro artista na tá di aplaudi. E atrobe nos artista ku tá brilhando pa ave e pa mundo inteiro, ku lo wake entrevista kina, e tá di apreciar ora botin hinde nang ku tá traha di coração pa e pueblo de Aruba e a foto também passou ora Jefferson Paris sa riba stage ora ta performance ta Aruba su number e ta hiba din laira. Thank you mas Jefferson.
Yes, man.
E
Thank
também
you,
su
Xiomara.
manager ko ave tuma tempo pa bini estreia ko ta brilhando esse man aqui ding nos Mainta. Pa ora aqui é short commercial break ko mita ba rata sina pa sa ta importante e aqui rato nos ta back for the Aruba February.
Yes, sir.